Hello YouTube, this is Andrew or Andy Denso 21. This is my first ever video for YouTube, and I thought, being good video, well, try to make a good video, that I would make it on the Ipod Shuffle and a review if I could hold it the right way up, of course. I'm sorry about the bad lighting conditions, as the PC is right next to a window and there are no curtains up, so I can't draw them because we're having the decorators in. Yippee. But anyway, yes, the Ipod Shuffle. Not too sure when it came out, but all I know is it's really good because it's got a clip. Yep. For, well, clipping to yourself, obviously. And you know, if you are a runner or an athlete, or you just like jogging or mountain biking or any sport which involves moving, then, or apart from football and close contact football and close contact sports, but yeah, for running and cycling and stuff like that, it is just perfect. It's small and it's made of what the Americans call aluminum, which is in English aluminium. It is 1 gigabyte in size, 240 songs it can hold onto it. It can obviously separate the memory between each, between the gig, so then you can use so much for storage and then so much for music, and you can change it, and you can even set the volume. Say if you've got kids and you don't want them getting deaf, which is usually the case with me because I usually play my music full blast, then you can obviously set the limit of the volume. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I've been looking at some of these YouTube videos and about this particular device. One particular Australian lad I watched, and he said once it's sat in the dock, once you put it in the dock, which I totally agree with him, really do agree, once you put it in the dock, it faces that way up, which is ultimately the wrong way up, which I could agree with him, it is a bit iffy, but then again, it doesn't really bother me because at the end of the day I'm just going to dock it and put some music on and that's it, you know what I mean, so it's not a big fussy job. But I can see where his point of view is coming from. Yeah, but the sound quality on this thing is unbelievable. I mean, I'm not going to bother trying to put any of the earphones in and putting it towards the microphone because it just will not be as clear on there as it will be on the actual earphones. So there's no point really doing that. But they are really a pretty nifty design. I mean, obviously this little grey area around the outside of the earbud is actually a rubber coated, so then when you stick it in your ear, it pretty much ultimately sticks to your ears. Pretty much, it doesn't stick, but it just holds there. You know what I mean? It's quite comfortable. And I really am amazed that the camera stayed on this long, because usually it freezes by now. So you've got a good one there. Yeah, but I mean, it has a little necktie thing. So if you want to loosen it, you can loosen it. If you want to tighten it, so then your earphones stay in and don't go shooting out all over the place like that, then you're okay. And they're pretty. I mean, I've tested this. I mean, I've been into the Trafford Centre, which is in Manchester. For all you people who don't know where it is, but I had to sprint from one of the shops to the car because I had to pick my parents up from the airport, and these earphones stayed in perfectly, and the little shuffle itself stayed on my pants pretty well as well. It didn't come off at all, and played the music fine. It didn't, which the Australian lad mentioned, when you twist the headphone jack, it crackles, which doesn't on mine. So he must have a faulty one. But yeah, the Ipod Shuffle's nice, but I mean, if they bring a third generation out, what I would like them to do is what they've done with the Nano, which is got rid of these little plastic coating things going around the outside. I mean, then again, it is a bit difficult because, like, I mean, at the moment, I've seen some YouTube videos and looking at to try and get it apart and put it into little pieces, you know, just to see what's inside it is a bit of a difficulty, especially replacing the internal battery. But if they did anything like the iPod Nano, where it's split in two completely, and then you just unscrew it from the back or something with little mini screws, and then it comes apart, then that would be okay. But I'm not complaining because I've all just got the thing, so you know it's not going to go break just yet, hopefully. But I just really like the clip on it because it's really, you know, it's really smooth. I mean, it's not smooth as in smooth, but I mean it's like it's got a good bit of tension there for something so small, and I don't know. I have no idea how they got this spring in either. Looks really interesting how they've done that, but it's amazing. But what I love about this is when you switch it on, which I find really nifty. Maybe just me being sad. Oh, and look, it's snowing. It's snowing, everyone. Yep, there it is, look. Winter's day in England. Fantastic. But yeah, the iPod, what I really like about this is when you switch it on, is you get a little light. I don't know if you'll see it, or if you'll catch it, but there we go. There, can you see it? Just a little bit of green, and then it disappears. And every time you play it, it'll light up, and it'll also light up on the other side as well, which doesn't usually do it when you switch it on. But yeah, and to hold what I found about it, what I found out recently is because I'm not very much one of a technical wizard. I just like something simple. But what I found out was if you press and hold the play pause button, it actually puts it on the hold setting, where if therefore you're running along and you knock one of the buttons, it won't shuffle your song, or it won't pause it, or it won't turn the volume up or down without you knowing about it, you know what I mean? And it's pretty good. I mean, just to unlock it again, it's the same thing. I mean, if I hold it, you'll see that it goes green, should go green, and then turn to amber. There we go, did you see it flash? Yeah, well that means it's on hold now, so if I press play or pause or whatever, it should just keep flashing orange. Should anyway. Nah, you can't really see it on here. There it is, I actually just saw it there. We can't actually see it, so if I just go and press it again, if you press it again, hold it, it starts to flash green, so then you know you've unlocked it, and you can just keep playing with it. And anyway, that's all I can really say about the iPod Shuffle. It's just really a tester to see if I can make a decent video without the camera going off, and just to see what my YouTube video looks like for the rest of you people. Obviously, if you leave me some comments, I'll try and improve on some aspects of my videoing, of my cameraing, and yeah, if you just leave me some comments, I'll try and get this on YouTube. Being at 8 minutes, 9 minutes roughly, we'll see if we can get it on. But yeah, I'll I'll send some more videos out. Just give me a comment on this one first to see how it goes, and then I'll give you some more videos. Okay, alright, see you later, bye.